How you doing, everybody on X and Facebook? Last but not least. All right, here we go. Okay, let me see what I got. See, this is why I always log on a little bit early because I am seeing something here on somebody which I have to close. Okay, here we go. We are going to start live in 9 minutes, but I am here a little bit early to tell you that I am going to a new format. We are doing a new format where I had with prayer always starts at 8 a.m. every Monday morning. And then at 8:30 on Monday morning, we go live. But I am going live with prayer because I used to take with prayer around 6 or 7 a.m. and upload it to everybody for y'all to get it. But I'm going live from now on. And the reason why I go live, I will break down within 8 minutes when we are live with everybody, but everybody can know exactly what we're doing. But we are putting with prayer, and we're going to do it with think. We're just going to run it one time on. Okay, I used to play in a live band. So this is what we call sound check. I'm checking with all my cameras. I got 4 running at once right now. So I'm by myself. And hopefully after a while we'll move back into our studio. I'm outside the studio right now because I'm changing up. Everything in Dominican Republic is going through a change right now. It's going through a cycle. And they've been cycling, slight change. But they are really gearing up for this new world order. Things are going to change all around the world. And especially if you have any ties and connections with the United States, she is telling everybody there's certain standards on which they have to have in governance of their particular country just to be in line with her. So you know how women are. Women always have rules and regulations that they don't want to apply to themselves, but they want to apply to other people. And that's right now America, United States, to the rest of the world. But here we go. You know, and I kind of hate when I go onto sites and people drag things along. I'm not monetized, but I have the capability to be monetized, but I haven't weaponized that yet, and I have not collected, zero money from any YouTube, Facebook, or any of them for anything. A couple years ago, I did get donations for my back to school program. I had a Cash App page, and I still got it going. And there could be money in there. I haven't looked at that page within 2 years, but it's still open. I don't know if I could find it because my phone's crashed so many times, and I have to reboot it. And then doing all this programming, I have problems. Thank you. Somebody just accept. I'm going to accept you right there. Thank you for coming on with us too. And how you doing? What's up? Alright, here we go. Okay. So I added somebody on to my What's Up. He's on here. Can you hear me? Or maybe you can just see me. So I have a lot of people joining in. And we are going to start at 8 o'clock, everybody. So I have seen somebody on my screen. I did something, I don't know what. Like I said, I'm old and technology done passed me by. I used to be up on everything. But that's okay. We waiting, we got 3 more minutes before we start. And we're going to start with prayer. And then from with prayer, we're going on to think. But I want to say, as we get ready, I do not leave home without it. It is not the answer to all. It's not all cure all. But it is something to make us think. And it is something just for us to think about. So I read this, I utilize it, I listen to the words, I read the words, I try to get understanding, I try to think. But this is only a tool. It's no more than a tool. It's only the tool. Remember, at the beginning, at the end of the day, you are in control of yourself. You are in control of yourself. I have so many people want to join in, and I'm going to bring you all in. I have somebody else want to come on in. So I have more and more people on my TikTok line want to pop in, and I'm just adding you all in. All right, we got 2 more minutes before we start. So you know how we start. So like I told everybody, Africa was great. Everybody have to do Africa before you die. You have to go to Africa because, matter of fact, you have to get out of America. Everybody. My first wife, I've been married twice. When we turned 40, she came with a suggestion. She said, now we're 40 years old. All our kids was up. We're just about grown. She said, let's start traveling. We're old enough to travel. Let's travel to a different country every year. So we started traveling, and it really opened up my eyes to a lot of things. Okay, let me see what time it is. It should be just about that time to start. Okay. It is. Okay, so we starting right now. Howdy! Howdy, everybody. This is Mr. Nobody here with prayer. But I'm changing things around a little bit. So right before I go with prayer, I'm going to sit down here with everybody. And I just want to tell you all about the changes, and then we go in. Every Monday morning, I have with prayer, and I pray for Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. I've been doing this for 3 years now. And I just added another audience, Twitter or X. So X, you all don't know me, but I've been doing this for 3 years with prayer, with Coach Prime. I've been doing What's on My Mind for 4 years on YouTube, but I changed from What's on My Mind to Think think. And I do that, and I go live at 8:30 every Monday morning. But I am connected all of this together. Also, I am on a member drive, and I am trying to increase my subscribers and membership on Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, and now X. I have 40,000 people were with us last week, but I only have maybe 1,500 of you all together that's subscribing with me. I need to get up to 100,000 subscribers. So this is my big push. Starting this Friday, August 1st, every single morning at 8 a.m. I'm going live with a 3 to 5 minute prayer. That's all we're going to pray for. 3 to 5 minutes every day starting from Friday to New Year's. And in that time period, I'm going to go and I'm asking you all to like and subscribe. All the people on TikTok and Facebook that liked and subscribed, that came on to me, I seen you all, and I want to say thank you all. Thank you all the people on Facebook. Thank you all that's on TikTok. YouTube, you all need to come on with me. Okay, so let us start with prayer. Creator of all things. Let me start. You all could pray. I don't care who or what you pray to, because there's only one God. So whatever you call him by, whatever name you want to call him, and however you worship him, it's all going into the same place. Do not let people divide us, talking about your God is different than my God and this God. All the gods was created by the Creator. So we all could pray. Pray however you pray. Creator of all things, Alpha and Omega. I surrender all of me to you. I love you, I honor you, I praise you. Creator, can you please put your loving arms around Coach Primetime Deion Sanders? Can you keep him? Can you guide him? Can you strengthen him? Can you love him? Can you give him good health? Give him understanding and give him all that he needs to fulfill his mission. His mission is to take young men and bring them up to manhood with character, discipline, love for you, love for himself and mankind. Creator, can you also put your loving arms around Rick George, the CU football team, staff, members, and coaches? Can you protect all of them from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown? Also, Creator, can you come down and love humanity? Can you come down and protect humanity? Can you come down and just put your essence, just put you all into humanity? Right now, we need you more than ever before. You created us for we can experience life and life to the fullest. You know, I definitely know. The people should know that this is not life, that we all are in bondage. Yes, 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 Creator. We're not perfect, but we asking you for your love, for your guidance, your protection to all of us. Thank you, Creator Victor. Well, everybody, let me introduce myself. I'm going right into, from this segment, we're going right into think, think, think. And I'm going to tell you who I am, and I'm going to tell you what this segment is all about. My name is Victor O. My Side Weeks. The reason why my side was put in there because everybody, when I was in Africa, they kept on calling me my side because they said that I look like the my side people. And you see, when I was in Africa, I got my little African things. One of these are Kenya, this is Kenya, and this is Tanzania. That's the picture of their flags. And this is what I got from a lady who told me she was my side. She told me she was my mama. And they tell me I look like them. So, and everywhere I go, no matter where I go, they used to just call me my side, my side. So I just took that name on. But my purpose here is to say what the Creator given me. The Creator have brought topics, have brought discussion to me, which I put out there. Also, there's times that I have things on my heart that I put out there, and I just put it out there. I don't need nobody to agree with me. I'm not here to change nobody's mind. I'm here only to get you to think. Think about where we are and what we are doing. So that is my purpose here. Today, I'm going to go back and I'm going to talk about Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. 3 years ago, I said to all the mothers, get your boys, get your sons. Not so much your daughters, but get your sons, sit them down and watch Coach Primetime. At that time, he was at Jacksonville. I said, have your kids watch him. Understand what I'm saying? Watch him, how he carries himself. Watch him, how his life is lived. Watch him on the reaction of others towards him as he moved to fulfill God's mission. From day one, Coach Prime said when he got to Jacksonville, even though that was his life philosophy from way back when, but he got on the stage and he said, I am here to develop men. I want to bring them from children into adult manhood with understanding, with comprehension, with the ability to think, with character and discipline, with love for oneself, from awareness and understanding. My mission was to pray a wall of armor. I am not no preacher. I am not no angel. I have faults. But that's okay. Because it says in the book, there is no man that is perfect. Everybody has flaws. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you, oh, I'm righteous and I'm holy and I'm this and I'm that. No, I'm you. I am you. I am you. I'm just like you. We all fall short. But when we fall down, we get back up. I come from a church background. My father is Bishop Thomas Weeks. He's passed. All my uncles were bishops in the church. My cousins, all bishops in the church. I have an older brother that is apostle. I have a younger sister that is a doctor, bishop. I have aunts, cousins, family, all preachers. What I'm saying we are Levites. We are shepherds of the Creator. We love the Creator from my heart. It's something that my mother, Evangelist Susan Weeks, she was a church mother in the sense, a very loving woman, a praying woman. And she made sure that we pray and we love the Creator, me and all my siblings. So my purpose here is to bring up topics, and I have brought up a whole lot of topics. So what I'm going to say is, you can find me on Facebook at Victor Weeks, and you could look up all my past videos that Facebook have. I think Facebook still have my videos from 3 or 4 years ago, but now every live video that I do, they take down in 90 days. But you could find everything I have done from the beginning to the end on YouTube. Victor Weeks on YouTube. When you put in my name, you'll see my face come up. You can scroll up and down my YouTube page of all my videos to really get a sense of where we are and where we're going. I advise you to go and look at YouTube, look at the topics that interest you, watch it. I explain who I am and how I think and how I go about things. Also, TikTok. You can go on my TikTok page and you can follow me. I have a lot of stuff on TikTok. X, today is my first day. So let me go on with Coach Sanders, and my topic is Coach Sanders. So I told all the young ladies to get your sons, bring your sons and sit them down and let's watch Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. But this is a history lesson. This is a lesson for all people of color. We are going into a new age and a new era. All, A-L-L, all our history that is taught in America is a lie. George Washington was not our first president. Our first president or leader in America was a black man. But when you read it, they actually put him 9th, and George Washington was 10th. There are, I believe it's 9 or 7, but I want to say it's 9 because 9's ringing out. There was 9 other people who ran this country before George Washington took the office. But they do not tell you that in our history books. So they did say George Washington was first, and that was a lie. So everything that they have told us, we are being conditioned not to be able to think on our own. So I want us to see in real time history on how America treats us. And the best example I have right now, real time, is Coach Primetime Deion Sanders. How they say when he first came on. Let me just take it with the disrespect that they give this young man. When he was at Jackson, his first interview, second interview, third interview, he sat down with a white gentleman. And right off the bat, the white gentleman called him Deion. Coach Prime said, please respect me as you respect any other coach. He said, Nick Saban, you would never, ever call him Nick. You address him as Coach Saban. Can you do the same, afford me the same respect? But America being America, being white in America, they are taught, white people been taught not to respect black people. So he says, yes, Deion. Coach Prime got up and walked out. Right from there, white and black, people who say that they are his friends, got up on every platform. NFL Network, FS1, ESPN, all these people say, oh, I'm Deion's personal friend. I could call him Deion. No, they are not. No, they are not. All these people who say they are Coach Prime friends and they call him on the air by his first name is not his true friend. In one of my other stories, think, I said I work for the government. I worked for the city of Boston. And in the city of Boston, I work in a certain department. Me and another gentleman, my younger, we came in at the same time. We bonded as friends. You didn't see him unless you saw me. We worked together and we came up. As we came up, he became my boss. A young man at least 30 years younger than me. And we started to work in the same department, out of the same office. I, as his personal friend, I've been to his house. I knew his mother. I knew his brothers. I know all his kids. He'd been to my house, met my mother and father, my sisters, my brothers, my wives, my children. He know all of them. We know each other. We're friends. I would not call him by his first name because I had to set the standard of respect that this man deserved. I called him Mr. Perkins. Mr. Perkins. I could call him Big C, that's his nickname, or Clarence, which is his name. But I refuse. I always call him Mr. Perkins. When I call over the radio, our intercom assistants, I always address him as Mr. Perkins. And all these people who is supposed to be Coach Prime friends, want to call him Dion. Disrespectful. Mothers, with your young men and your children, you have to stop the lesson and start it right there. 1, love yourself. Teach your young men and your young boys, men, teach your sons, your grandchildren, love yourself. Respect yourself. Respect elders. Respect your elders. Let me go on a little bit about myself. My fathers are from the West Indies. The British West Indies at that. And our number one lesson, my father taught us, besides love God, was respect your elders, respect your family, respect authority. That was non-negotiable. That was non-negotiable. Respect yourself, respect your mother and your father, respect adults, your family members, authority. Always respect them. That lesson opened so many doors for me. The respect. You don't have to like, you don't have to love, but treat people as you want them to treat you. Show people respect as the same respect that you want to go back. If they disrespect you, walk away. Turn and walk away. You do not need anybody disrespectful to you in your life. A lot of this is illusion. They make you a slave to stuff, to this. And you do a lot of things and you compromise your self-worth and self for this stuff. And it's not needed. So they went on and said that he's not a coach. He is a celebrity. He do not know what he's doing. Mothers, sit your kids right there by your side. Show them that you have to fight for everything that you are getting. There is no give me. This is a great man, a Hall of Famer. Not only is he a Hall of Famer, but he is a GOAT at his position that he played in the National Football League. He was a star in the Major League Baseball League. He is a superstar in life and fatherhood. But they say that he can't do this. But he's been teaching young men in the Truth organization, Pee Wee, Little League, Minor League, 13-year-old, travel teams, all kind of football coaching kids from day one. Oh, he's only doing it because he has his kids. That's a good father. That's why they said a good man. Because every father, every parent should want their kids to do better than them. As a parent, we want our children to have a better life than the one that we provided for them. We want them to take up from where we left off and keep on ascending higher and take care of our grandkids. As I said here many times before, that I was a bad parent to my children because I was locked up in drugs. And I told my oldest son, my namesake, Victor Jr., I said, son, you know I apologize to all my kids. I've been clean 30 years now. But back in the day, I put them through a whole lot. Not physical. I never beat none of my kids. But I was terrible. Just not giving them the attention that they need. I was too busy in myself and running around in self than to really get the nurturing that I needed to provide for my kids. That's when I said I was a terrible parent. That's what I meant, because I always loved all my kids. I did the best I could with all my kids. But drugs have a way of blinding you to the little things that you overlook. And those little things is what your children need most of all. So I apologize to my oldest son, and I apologize to all my grandkids. I pull up all my grandkids and I told them, if your parents seem to be a little crazy, a little off, it's because of me, because I was not there and they overcompensating for all the bad things I did with you all. So I had to apologize to all my grandkids. But I told my son, I said, son, this is the best way to look at this. It was one or two things I did. Either I showed you what to do and how to raise your kids, or I showed you what not to do. But whatever it is and whatever we went through, it was a lesson. And that's how to look at it. We are here now, strong, healthy, productive. I always say, history will answer all questions you have today. You will find the answer in history. Let me say it again. All questions that you have right now today, you will find in history, because there is nothing new under this sun. And history will tell you what path to take as you journey into your future. So, mothers, with your sons right there by your side, you have to explain to them what Coach Prime is going through. Explain his ups and his downs. It's right there in front of us. It is a tool to learn. Yes, you can have all the wealth, you can have all the parties, you can have everything and be unhappy. Coach Prime talked about when he tried to take his own life. He played in the World Series. He's playing for the football. He's a star. Millions of people are watching him every Sunday. And he was unhappy. Had money, had cars, had houses, had fame, had clothes, had what we could see to be a stressless life. And he was in pain. These are the things that we have to take our kids and explain. Grass always looks greener on the other side of the fence. But we all of us, have problems. But what do? How do we get around? How do we cope? How do we survive? You have this man in front of all of us. Listen to the words he said. He said he loves his God. He said there's certain principles by which and how I live my life. And even in all of that, he is being attacked. His body is being attacked. They are trying to take his life and shut down his story. Circumstance is trying to end his life and unalive him. It is our job to pray that wall of armor around Coach Prime. We have to hold him up when he cannot stand up. I always talk about what is power. And power is all of us on one accord, in agreement. It only takes 2 to 3 people in total agreement, and there is nothing they cannot do. I ain't talking about the 100,000 people that I want to be my subscribers. Right now, everybody, hit the like button, please. It's not going to cost you nothing. It's not going to cost you nothing to hit like, subscribe, join me on Facebook, subscribe on YouTube, X, and TikTok. Join me. We're trying to get to 100,000. Like I said, I had 40,000 people watch me last week. Please come in, just like, share, and join me, please. So Coach Prime is our witness test. He is a living lesson on survival for us and our children. So now, let me move on to his son, Shadora. Right now, Shadora, do you, I said it last week, Shadora, do you be the best that you can be, because they cannot stop. They cannot stop. They cannot stop what God put into motion. Listen to your Father. He already gave you, Bucky, Shiloh, the plan. He already explained to you what it is and what it's going to be. You see it. Shadora, now is the time to think. And think decades. What you do today and the plans that you put in today is for 20 years down the line. You're not planning to do anything for today, but do it for 20 years down the line. Your Father already shown you what forward thinking will do. They cannot stop your family destiny. Why you drop? They already scoped. They already seen the path. They know where you all are going. I'm aware of it. I was on that phone call when God called your father collect. I have my mission that I have to do, and my mission is to pray for your father. That's the only thing I have to do. I don't have to meet him. He don't know me. I don't know him. My job is to pray for him, a wall of armor. And I'm very happy to do it. I've been doing it for the last 3-4 years, and I'm happy to do this and just play my part. I don't need nothing. I don't want nothing. There's nothing that you all can give me that the Creator have not already given me. Look at me. I'm 70 plus, and I still look good. Been around the world 5 times. Okay? Dirt poor. Dirt poor. Okay? But God, but the Creator, but God. So now, Shadora, you know, you could see they cannot stop your mission. They are not giving you anything. Do not fall for that illusion and think they are giving you anything. I'm going to stop it right here with Sadora. But Sadora, keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. You know the task at hand. Getting back to Coach Prime. Coach Prime, I know that you're not going to see this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Coach Prime, you know your calling. You know the desire of your health, no, the desire of your heart, and where and what you want to do in the next phase of your life. Do not feel as if they're going to cut your life short, because you are on a mission and you have to fulfill your work. Two things I have to say. First, I'm going to have to say, Coach, you have to be careful of what you put into your body. All your ailments come through the food that we eat. This time, this battle that you're going through right now, think about when you first felt the little think about what you was eating at that particular time. Think about the meal, that first little twist when you were sleeping and you roll over, and the first sign your body gave you something wrong. Think about what you're eating. Think about what you ate when you had to get up and go to the hospital. Cut all of that out your diet. No beef, no pork, no salt, no sugar. I stopped that when I turned 50. That's 20 plus years ago. 20 plus years ago. And I feel good. So be careful of what you put in your body. Number 2, Coach Prime. Curveball. Coach Prime. Talk to Donald Trump, our president. Find some way. Talk to Donald Trump. The road on which your destiny, that road, Donald Trump already walked down that particular road. He has knowledge, he has desire, and most importantly, my enemy is a friend. Coach Prime, you understand what I'm saying. You understand exactly what I'm saying. Talk to him. Trust me. He'd be more than happy to help you. Forget what everybody say about Trump is a racist and all that. That is bullcrap. History, I always say, history tells all stories. He can't be no more racist than any other white person in America. He can't be more racist than anybody else. me, myself, I get along with racists. I get along with bigots. I get along with white people. One, I grew up with them all my life. Two, I know how to speak white. Three, I understand white conversation to the fullest. Four, I'm able to think. Five, I know how to survive. So, survival. Getting back to the mothers with your children, that's what this lesson's all about. When I say watch Coach Prime Time, Deion Sanders' life story. It's a lesson to teach our kids what to look for. To see that even your friends, people who's supposed to be with you, are not. Boy, this hour went by fast. So my phone just told me we've been here an hour. And yeah, we're coming up almost on an hour. So I want to tell everybody, listen, I'm going to end this right here. But my message is like, share. Join me on X, Victor Weeks. Join me on TikTok, at Victor.Weeks. Facebook, Victor Weeks. YouTube, Victor Weeks. Come and join me. Like I said, starting this Friday, every day, starting from this Friday, I'm coming live, just like we here now at 8 a.m. every morning for a 3 to a 5-minute prayer. It's called With Prayer. With prayer, there is nothing we can't do. Also, I said you have to know how to pray. So when I come on next week, this Friday, with prayer, I want you all to sit down and think about the prayer that you're going to pray. I'm going to start the prayer off with the foundation. Then from there, everybody can add on to that prayer. But I want you all to think about the words that you are going to use and think about how you want to receive that prayer blessing, how you want to receive it. When you pray, you have to pray a beginning, a middle, and a end. In other words, I am praying for something, and God is going to answer your prayer. But besides that, knowing how to pray is not begging and asking, is talking to the Creator and explaining to Him exactly your heart desires. Explain to Him your weaknesses, your capabilities, and how you would like to be blessed. Everybody, I'm going to say goodbye and thank you. I'll see you all this Friday, 8 a.m. And you know I have a hard time turning this stuff off, but I think I have it now on how to say this. So goodbye. I love you all. I'll see you all next week.